Hey, hey, hey. What's up, family? It's Dr. QB on. Come on in. Come on in. Yeah, like my cup. My Helpmeet Army sister, Giovanni, make this. Get you one, boo. Get you one. Giovanni Clifton, get you one. So as you come on in, give me a moment. I want to share this out. You know how we do. Don't be stingy. Share this with your neighbor. You know, in church, they're always talking about turning and telling your neighbor something. Maybe share this broadcast with your neighbor. Don't be stingy. Helpmeet Prep Academy is in the house. I always love seeing my mentees on. The beautiful D. What's up? Good to see you. Okay, let me stop talking long enough. Let me stop talking long enough so I can share this broadcast out on my page. No, I don't want to do that right now. Okay. So I am excited about the topic for this evening. When keeping it real goes wrong is our topic for this evening. But as you come on in, let me know, where are you joining me from? And I want you to talk to me in the comments, okay? So listen, when you are broadcasting and you can only see yourself, now I'm cute, but it is challenging just talking to the screen. So this is interactive. Talk back to me. I don't know if you are familiar with what I'll refer to as Black church, but we talk back. You talk back to the to the minister to let them know that you are feeling what they're saying, that is hitting home. You got it. So talk back to me tonight. How do you interact with me? Hit those hearts, hit those likes. Talk to me in the comment section, because tonight's topic is good. So again, the topic for this evening is thank you, D. Thank you. When keeping it real goes wrong. Ooh. So now tonight's topic, I believe that everybody under the sound of my voice, whether watching live or by replay, I believe this is going to hit you because at one point or another, you've done it. At one point or another, we have all done this. So before I get any deeper, have you shared yet? Have you hit the share button? I'm telling you. Now, I'm going to say not sorry in advance, because I already know there are going to be some toes crunching. I know there's going to be some toes crunching on this one, but it's for your good, and you will grow if you take it. A rose bush has to be pruned. So tonight's message is a pruning message. I'll try to add some jokes in here and there. You know how I do. But we're going to get this message through. So if you have children, put a 1 on the screen. Whether live or by replay, if you have children, put a 1 on the screen. Because if you have children, or just some children in your life that you genuinely love and care about, this is really, really going to hit home for you. All right? So here's where I want to talk about when keeping it real goes wrong. So have you ever said that you didn't want to say something to yourself? You didn't want to say something to your spouse because you didn't want to lie. So you didn't want to give them props for something because it really, they didn't really do a good job. For example, your king, and these are just examples. No people are harmed in these examples I'm giving tonight, okay? So let's say your king cooks dinner, and that stuff is salty. You find yourself, needing to keep it real and let them know, because you don't want to lie. You don't want to be telling no lies. You feel like, whatever the case may be, whatever the situation may be, you feel like, I have to tell him exactly what is on my mind, exactly how I feel about it. Hey, thank you, Prophetess Sharon. I got to tell him exactly how I feel about it, Because you feeling like Jesus is going to shut the gates on you if you don't tell your king how you really feel about something that he did. I know you felt like that. I know you had. So here is what I want to present to you. And this is going to be a aha moment. So when it comes to the king, when it comes to your spouse, and I understand there are some most likely will be some men watching this. When it comes to your queen, to your wife, you have this thing where you feel like you absolutely have to keep it real and tell them exactly how you feel. Let them know when you don't like something more specifically. That's when you feel like, well, if I don't tell them what I really think about it, it's never going to get any better, yada, 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 yada. But I want to submit to you this thing that when it comes to our children, you think about it very, 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 very differently. So your babies, regardless of whether or not they are grown, and again, if you weren't on, if you have children, put a 1 in the comments, okay? If you have children, put a 1 in the comments, because those of you with children, this is going to hit home like a tsunami. So with your children, especially when they were little, and they would draw you pictures and their little stick figures would be all jacked up and they're drawing you pictures that don't look nothing like what they said they drew, right? Did you, let's act like you were on the stand. Did you or did you not tell them that this was the most beautiful picture that you ever saw? And oh, baby, you just did so good. Oh, that's so wonderful. Oh, you knew them pictures was jacked up. You know little Stedman was a terrible drawer. You know little Rachel Stick people had issues. But you did whatever they did. Oh, you did so good. They're helping you in the kitchen. They are making an absolute mess. But they're learning. And it's all so cute. Oh, look at these cupcakes she made. Cupcakes lump-sided, stuff hanging all off. You got icing everywhere. But you go, baby. You did so good. So good. Little Romeo, get a C. Come home with a C. Baby, you did the best that you could. And that's all, baby, that's all I'm asking of you. You did the best thing that you could. Have I hit home yet? Have I hit home yet? Your little ones, how they cleaning up? Oh, don't get me started on cleaning, baby. Your little ones cleaning up. Now, they terrible with cleaning up the bathroom. Don't wash dishes good, baby. My bonus son, we steal anything he washed while he here. When we start putting water in it, it's filling up with bubbles because of all the soap he had in it. So your baby's doing dishes halfway, washing dishes halfway, cleaning the kitchen, and you're doing so good. You did so good. So here is the huge question for you tonight. Why is it that when it comes to your children, it's okay to tell them that they did a great job when they actually did a terrible job, and you don't consider it lying, do you? You're not concerned about Jesus shutting the gate on you to heaven? No. Why? Why are you not concerned about telling a lie? Why are you not concerned when it comes to your children that Jesus is going to be like, oh, she done told a lie. That's one of the commandments. Thou shalt not lie. You don't have that kind of concern. And why is it? Because you're like, well, they're doing the best that they can on the level that they are on. And if I want them to improve and do better, I need to encourage them. Talk to me. Talk to me. Is that correct? Prophetess Sharon. Am I? Is that right? Is that right? Did you do that with your babies? So, question. Woman of God. Man of God. Question. So why is it when it comes to things that your spouse does, they don't get the same, they can't have the same treatment? You concerned about lying. What's up, Lori? You concerned that Jesus is going to shut the gate on you for telling a lie, and all of a sudden you're so righteous and need to keep it real. But baby, this is a situation where when keeping it real goes wrong. So why is it that when your children are doing things that aren't good, you will encourage them and tell them they did a great job, but you don't have that same type of thought and patience when it comes to your spouse? I'm just going to park right there because I know that was like, whoa, right? You need to process that. I'm going to give you a minute to process it. While you're processing, you see my cute cup by my sister, Giovanni Clifton. Are you okay? Are y'all all right over there? Listen, I hear some toes crunching in the spirit. Are you okay? Talk to me in the comments. Hey, Katie, are you guys all right over there? Come on. We got to think about it. We will be one way with the children, but when it comes to the spouse, thank you, Sharon. When it comes to the spouse, all of a sudden you righteous. I cannot tell him that I am pleased with him when he is not meeting certain things, certain standards of mine that I like. I cannot tell him he did a good job cleaning the house when he's not cleaning it to my standard and he is making it worse for me. Come on, D. Come on. I can't lie to him. I gotta keep it real. And I gotta tell him exactly what is on my mind. But you don't do that with your kids, though. I know this feels like what they be talking about in the movies, like a pimp slap. This is what this feels like. Think about it, though. So why is it that it's okay with the children, but not with your king? Well, let me show you this. Come on, Katie. For one, just like Katie is saying, we hold them to a higher standard. So if he's not meeting your expectation, you're frustrated because you feel like he should be on another level. But what if you're held to certain standards for particular things? You and your spouse are going to be better at different things. For one, let me tell you right now, I personally don't ever want to be judged for how well I calculate math in my mind. I don't ever, never. I don't ever want to be judged about that because I'm not good at it. I got many things that I'm good at, but calculating math in my mind is not one of them. So I don't want to be judged against somebody that does it well and looking at me like I'm slow. That's just one of the things that I'm not good at. I'm also not good at working on vehicles. I'm an organized person. Baby, I can prophesy. I got many talents, but that's not one of them. And so if you see me trying to do some math, you did a good job. Even though I did terrible at it. Your spouse may not be meeting particular expectations that you have. And I want to tell you something that the Spirit of God told me long before I met my king. And that is that my king will rise to whatever level I treat him. So if I treat him like a king, there's something innate on the inside of that man that is going to want to raise to that level that I'm treating him on. She treats me like a king, baby. His chest gonna be poking out. He's going to start feeling good about himself. And when he's feeling good about himself, he starts thinking different. And where the mind goes, the man follows. And then before you know it, his actions begin to change. But God also, come on, Katie, but God also said, when he pointed out that he'll raise to whatever level you treat him. So if you treat him like he's King Kong, if you treat him like he is stupid, why would you expect him to get better? Because you don't do that with your children. Oh, I know somebody just felt like they got smacked. You don't do that with your children. You don't tell them, oh, this drawing is terrible. I can't believe. Now, there might be some rough parents out there, but the parents that are encouraging, you don't do that. You look at that little ugly picture that they drew and be like, oh, this is so beautiful. This is amazing. You can do anything you want because you want them to believe in themselves. You want them to feel good about themselves, and you want them to keep trying. You don't want them to be crushed and lay it to the side. So I submit to you that you should take that same energy and transfer it in your romantic relationship. Transfer it. I know there are certain things he's not doing good. Thank you for tagging people, Katie. I appreciate it. I know. Girl, I know he don't clean like you clean, but you should still be like, baby, thank you so much. So much. So much for what you're doing. I appreciate you taking care of dinner. Yeah, it got a lot of salt in it. Baby, that's okay. He'll get better and better. But don't make the man so nervous that he's afraid to try to do anything, because anytime he step out to do anything, he got you in the background. Like one of them little Yorkies. He don't need that. Do for him the same type of encouragement you give your children. Man, encourage him the same way. Even if what you see isn't as good as you can do, or even if it's not as good as you think he should be at this time. Because for whatever reason, guess what? He's not there. And it is what it is. Okay? It is what it is. He's just not there. Encourage him. Your keeping it real is not helping you, boo-boo. And if the same Jesus is not shutting the gate on you for telling your son, Day-Day, that his drawing is absolutely terrible, the same Jesus is not going to shut the gate on you to heaven when you tell your king he's done a good job with something that he didn't do as good of a job as you. But guess what? The more you encourage that man, the more he is going to want to step up and stand up and work towards that level. And it'll get better. And guess what? Even if it doesn't, because I hear somebody saying, but what if it don't get better? Well, number one, ma'am, for you, take the clock off, okay? Because you know how we do. Well, he been working on this for a year. This should be better by now. Chill out. Your child been drawing ugly pictures for a long time and you not rushing them. They been cleaning the house bad for a long time. You not rushing them. Why are you so, he got to get it all the way together and right tomorrow? Why is that? Why is that? So those are your children, but I want you to think about the fact that your king, your husband, that's God's son. And he has a father's patience with your king. The same way you've got that mama's patience with your children, God, the Father, has that kind of patience with his son. Come on, Katie. God honors our heart posture when we do that. So I don't want you from here on out tonight talking about, I got to keep it real. I got to tell them how I really feel. I can't be lying. It's a sin to lie. But you do the same thing with your children and it's not considered a lie because it's about encouraging them. So I want you to encourage that man. Listen, I am, ooh, Lord have mercy. Now you all know I'm prophetic. I'm a real prophet, okay? And I am definitely picking up on the smart mouths. You're just the yickety, yap. I'm picking up on it. Some of you, you need to go and apologize to your man. Because, Holy Spirit, you want me to say that, Lord? Okay. Some of you are treating the children better than you treat your king. What's up, Mary? Some of you are treating the children better than you treat your king. More patience with the kids than you have with your king. And I know I hear you saying it, but if he shouldn't be acting like one of the kids, and it's because he acted like one of the children that I'm treating him like one of the children. I already know how you do. I know what you're saying. Can we check this out? I want to present something to you that can help you to get over this lump of he's acting like a child, so that's why I'm treating him like one. Let me help you. Because our society, what we do with our men is so backwards. So as they're growing up as little boys, they are taught to suppress their emotions. They are taught to suppress their feelings. They are taught that men don't cry and suck it in and what you crying for. Then all of a sudden, they get grown, get in relationships and get married. And then all of a sudden they are expected to be tapped into their emotional side and be able to clearly articulate what they're feeling, what emotions they're having right now. And how is that when as a child, they were taught to suppress all of that? So guess what? A lot of our men, hey, what's up, Tiffany? I'm glad you're listening from the gym. A lot of our men are dealing with arrested development. So that's why you're looking at a grown man, but it can feel like you're talking to a child because he stopped growing emotionally at 10. He stopped growing emotionally at 15. He stopped growing because society told him men don't cry. Men don't have emotions. Suck it in. Don't talk about it. And they were taught that it was feminine to have emotion. They were taught that it was feminine to cry. And all of a sudden, you want him who spent decades suppressing emotions and ignoring feelings. You want him compared to you who grew up expressing emotions and talking about your feelings your whole life. You've done it for decades. Then all of a sudden you get married and you expect him to be where you are emotionally. It don't work like that, boo. Am I making sense? Hit the hearts, hit the likes if I'm making sense. Talk to me. Are you understanding what I'm saying? As I understand, are you understanding the words that are coming out of my mouth? So you're going to have to be patient. Thank you, Prophetess Sharon. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for talking back to me. That's why you're going to have to be patient. That's why it feels like you're talking to a child, because emotionally you are. And you're not going to get anywhere with that man treating him like a child. You have to treat him like a king, regardless of what he's acting like, and give that man time to rise to that occasion. Come on, D. I know Helpmeet Prep Academy members are getting this. That's why it feels like you're talking to a child. That's why you need to, when he does something and is not as good as you, is not as good as you expect him to be able to do. That's why baby, you doing a good job. I thank you so much for helping me. Baby, thank you for taking the trash out. Thank you for paying the car note. Thank you for buying the groceries. Thank you for taking care of dinner tonight. Thank you for buying Chick-fil-A. Whatever it is that he is doing, thank that man. The same way as the same way as your children are being developed and you are just congratulating them for everything. My baby girl, she's about to be 7 months. Every time she does something on her own and she does a good job, I'm over here, yay, good job, good job. Why am I doing that? One, I want to reinforce to her that what she is doing is good. And I want to encourage her that she's doing a good job so that she'll want to do things more and more and more and more and more. For some reason, we've got it in our heads that type of encouragement is only for children. Wrong. That is not only for children. Encouragement is needed for whoever needs encouragement. Come on, Katie, confirmation, won't he do it? It's not just for children. So take it out of your mind that what you're doing for him is a child thing. No, that's encouragement for whoever needs it. All right. Lord have mercy. I was so excited about sharing this with you all tonight. I've been holding this for a few days. That this is in actuality, this is an area of hidden pride. The word of God says that pride is crafty and cunning, and it lurks and hides. This is hidden pride within us, and it's unintentional. Because guess what? You're thinking your righteous saved self, I can't lie. I can't tell him he's doing a good job and he's not doing a good job. I can't tell him he's doing a good job and I'm over here doing all of this stuff and he's doing this, but I can't tell him he's doing a good job. The devil is a liar. Oh, that's so awesome, Katie. You all were just talking about all of this morning. Look at God coming with the confirmation. Come on, Lori. My God, my God, my God. Holy Spirit, have I communicated to your people everything that you desire for me to communicate to them on this Help Meet Monday? Hey, listen, if you have not yet and this has blessed you, don't be stingy. You know how we do. Please share this message with your people. Because if it bless you, it'll bless somebody else. Thank you, Prophetess Sharon. Thank you. Thank you. So as I wrap up tonight, listen, the way to learn is say it, tell them what you're going to tell them. Tell them again and tell them what you just told them. Telling you. Stop thinking that you can encourage your children and tell Day his little ugly picture's cute when it's really ugly. Because you don't have no problem telling little Day that the little ugly family he drew for school. You know they're terrible draw a little ugly picture. Just as ugly, hunchback elephants, like everything they done drew is all ugly, though nothing look like what it's supposed to look like. But you just, Day, you did so good. Look at, and you'll take that little ugly picture and hang it up in the house. Hey, no little Day. You hang that little ugly picture up in the house. Some of you got them little ugly pictures hanging up in your office and you so proud. And them little ugly pictures and them little hunchback animals and people with 4 legs. And you take them little pictures that your kids drew. They're just all proud. And you don't feel like you're lying when you tell little Day that his little hunchback elephants are cute. And then you'll go further, and when you ask them to describe to you what the picture is, and you'll be sitting up there, oh, yes, now I see it. Look at that. Oh, that's beautiful. You did such a good job. And they just standing there, missing teeth, just as smiling and just as proud of their little ugly picture. You know a little ugly picture. You know that picture ugly. You know it's ugly. But when your king is doing something, I gotta keep it real. I gotta let them know how I really feel. No, do your king the same way you do little Day-Day's little ugly pictures. I'm so glad, LaTonya. I'm so glad. That's the message. Encourage your king the same way you encourage little Day-Day with them little ugly pictures that they be drawing. And we love them. We love them. And the thing about it is because we love our children so much and believe in them so much, we really do love them little ugly pictures they be drawing. And then when they be cleaning up in the house and stuff is still sticky and it's not right, and you did such a good job cleaning up. You did such a good job. I'm going to reward you. Would you like some ice cream? You can do the same thing with your king. Only thing is the reward is the cooking. And I'm a end on that note. I'm about to get off of here. Okay. For real. Now, before I go, I would be remiss if I did not let you know. You all are silly. That my mentoring program, Helpmeet Prep Academy, is open for enrollment right now. I am literally training women all over the globe to be helpmeets that are suitable, adaptable, and complementary, according to Genesis 2:18. So here is the thing. The idea is before you get married, you learn these concepts before you say I do so that you can implement them. However, if you weren't aware of the Help Me concept and you've already said I do, guess what? It is never too late to learn. Never too late to learn. So with that, this group is open for people that are single and people that are married, divorced, engaged, whatever your circumstance is. This group is open and for you. And also, you said fake it till you make it. I wish I had it right by me, but my latest book, The Intentional Helpmeet, is out. Pre-orders are going out this week along with the audio version of the book. I'm super hyped because this is my first audio version. Now, I don't know about you, But in this season of my life, the physical books that I buy, they're just stacking up because the sister don't have time. I just don't have time. So thinking about the people that are like me, I said for this book, I'm doing an audio version. And so for everybody that pre-ordered, they bought the book and they get the audio version for free 99. Can you say that, free 99? So your audio books are coming this week. The audio version is coming to you this week. And for everybody else, you can still get the book and the audio version, but you got to pay for both. Wah, wah. And that's available on my website at drcubion.com. Enrolling in Help Me Prep Academy, same way. Just go to my website, drcubion.com. And lastly, if you didn't already know, and you would like to talk to me one-on-one, I do some Helpmeet coaching and just like all around lifestyle coaching. So if you would like to chat with me one-on-one, go to drcubion.com, click on coaching, click, and book an appointment. And I would love to talk to you. You can have me all to yourself. Now, lastly, you know what? You know how them preachers be like, I'm getting ready to close. And they get them closed by 5 times. I'm sorry, that's what I'm doing tonight. But I just wanted to say, do you all like my glasses? They are so extra. They're so extra, but I love them. You like my glasses? Are they cute? I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them. Listen, I appreciate you all rocking with me tonight and rocking with me on Mondays. You could be doing anything with your time. So listen, I don't take it lightly that you would take the time out of your schedule to listen to me. I appreciate you. I appreciate every comment, and I most definitely appreciate every single share of this broadcast. It is my heart's desire to share with the more of the world all the way across this globe about the Helpmeet concept. And we can do it and laugh about it, but actually get the things that we need to incorporate and implement in our lives, okay? All right, now that's it for real. I'm going to close for real this time. I'm not going to be like the long-winded preachers. You're so welcome, Dee. Love you. All right, I love you guys. You all have a wonderful evening. Thanks for being on with me this evening. Peace out.